Welcome and welcome back to another episode of the For the Healthy Host podcast.
Where we talk about conscious living, self-awareness, and everything in between.
I'm your host, Ree.
Sunset Tim.
Thank you for joining us and allowing us to be a part of your journey.
Smooth.
How are you? Why are you shaking your head? Like, what's the deal?
You said smooth, and I was telling you.
Oh,
You're not allowed to say it.
my bad.
I'm good. Let me really get a download going. So I can really see where I'm at.
You need a moment to breathe first?
No, I just needed a couple seconds to get all the downloads and files so I can
Okay.
really say how I am.
Okay, I feel you.
I am good, yeah. I've been good. Like really I ain't gonna say for the first time ever. But I've been a no cap good. Like when someone asks how you been, you say good all the time by default. But no, I really been good lately. Despite some things have went good and some things have not went good, but I've been good through it all. Beautiful patience through it all, so I'm really proud of that. I've challenged myself. I've challenged old standards of me and accomplished new things. And I'm really proud of me over these last I'll probably say 30 days.
I'm proud
30,
of you too.
35, something like that. Really proud of my I wouldn't say my productivity, but I hate to
Your progression, the growth.
yeah, progression is a better word. I don't want to judge myself off how productive I am because it's just not healthy for me in the long run. But yeah, it's been really good for me these last couple of weeks. So I've been honestly good.
I love that.
How about you?
I'm good. It'd be hard for me to I think generally speaking, yes, I have been good, but specifically, I feel like I had a really long morning. I was running some errands and I don't know, I felt a little depleted energetically speaking. And I mean, it's just because I'm in my luteal phase. I'm in that phase where it's just like, I need solitude, even if it's just small conversation. I feel like it takes so much out of me with strangers. But
Luteal phase is crazy.
luteal phase,
You
I be fighting for
women
my
people are
life.
crazy.
I be fighting for my life. But I had a great morning, okay? I will say that outside of the having to talk to people.
The hustle and bustle.
The hustle and
Hustle and
bustle.
bustle.
So a little bit of writer's porn, okay?
What?
Writer's porn?
Never heard that term before.
I just made it up. It's probably
Okay.
a thing, but I've never heard it either. So, when I think about it, I'm just like, ooh, I got me a notebook. Got me some highlighters. Sticky
Okay.
notes.
It's a good time for you.
Ink pens.
Okay,
I'm just
I'm seeing it now.
It's so sexy.
There's a gangbang going on with the notepads and
It literally, and it's just like the
Okay.
way my dopamine levels just spiked when I threw it in my cart. Just like, this is it. This is the life.
getting real nasty over there, huh?
So nasty, and I love it
Real
so
freaky.
much.
Yeah.
I love it so much.
That
But
sound like a good time.
doesn't it?
I mean, for you, it do.
If you feel me, you feel me.
I do. That writer's porn. What you call it?
Writer's porn. Yeah.
Writer's porn.
Mm-hmm.
Right on.
Sounds like a good time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right on.
But yeah. Generally speaking, I've been well. I've every day is so different, but I always find a way to return to myself, regardless of what is happening externally. I literally wrote a note to myself, and I was just like, allow the experiences of life to help you return back to yourself. Trust that the experiences of life will let you return back to yourself.
Yeah. I think a lot of times we don't realize how long 24 hours really is. Like, a day is actually a really long fucking time, bro.
Yeah, it is.
I know we fill it up with so much shit to do, errands to run, jobs to go to and shit. But 24 hours is actually a long ass fucking time.
Yeah. It's quite a while.
So, it is quite normal that you need to replenish or you feel just drained
Mm-hmm.
after a certain while. It's actually a long time. Shit, it just goes by so fast. It seems like it, but it's actually a long ass time though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But
I'm just thinking. I really couldn't get the image of writer's porn out my
it's
head. Just that blew my mind. Never heard the term before. Writer's porn.
if it's
Crazy.
a thing, it's probably a thing, but I've never heard of it. That's when I was throwing it in my cart. I'm like, oh my god, this feels like porn. Like this is like, this is really turning me on
At Target.
at Target.
That is one of if I had to do writer's porn, I'm doing it at Target. Writer's porn at Walmart feel dirty though.
Why?
It's Walmart.
Why?
It's Walmart. I mean, like both of them is the same experience, but it's more like I guess like writer's porn at Target is like you with two models. Writer's porn at you at Walmart is like you with two dope fiends.
I can't with you.
Like that's what it would feel like in my head. Writer's porn at Walmart. It's just like
You're such a guy. Like I didn't even think that far.
I'm just telling you, like writer's porn at Walmart is just a downgrade version. It's just something you don't want to get into. I would say
I guess so.
no. So you the one. Why did you say? Oh my god, you brought that up. You made that term up, not me.
I didn't mean literal though.
You said it going in my cart turned me on. That is
Okay.
crazy. First 10 minutes of the pod, we got a new term already.
Okay.
We're gonna see. We need to start a For the Healthy Hoes dictionary.
We do.
So we can add that as the first word.
Yeah. Announcement, I guess.
Announcement.
So we have a phone number.
We got
We have a
a
phone number.
hotline.
You used to call me on my cell phone. Ding 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 ding
Back
ding
my
ding
boy Heyday.
ding ding.
Back when he was on one.
Yeah, but we got a phone number. I'm gonna put it. No, let me tell y'all the number. Hold on. Okay, the phone number is 573.
573
Missouri, stand the fuck up. 654
654
51
51
89.
89.
Again, that is 573 654 5189. Yeah, so I don't know. I feel like when we had these conversations, they be so therapeutic, and it's such a safe space for me and you. And of course, I know so many members of the community have talked about how this is a safe space for them. But I also realize that everyone may not have someone to talk to.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to extend this conversation like to y'all, to the community. So let us know what's on your mind, what's on your heart. Leave us a voicemail. You can text us too, but if you leave us a voicemail, you get a chance to be featured like literally in
On the
conversation on the pod. So that's exciting. I feel like it's what we need as a collective right now, to just be here for each other.
True. So, like I said, whether it's a question or you just really want to get something off your chest, whatever it is, you know what I mean? Just hit that hotline. I don't know why I feel like I was doing like a radio ad for some reason.
I know, right?
Like back in the day when you like call in and hit your favorite song, but just like call in, let us know like
Yeah.
anything that's going on. We don't care
Yeah.
what it is, just let us know.
Even if, open heart, open mind, we're here listening. Why am I reflecting on you saying being at Walmart is like, why is that just now hitting my soul?
Like you understand it now?
I get it, but I'm just like, you're crazy. Like two dope things. I can't.
Okay, I'm glad you get it now. Though.
I been got it, but
Yeah.
you crazy.
I don't think so. But hit our line for
Yeah.
whatever it is. Just hit us up. We want to talk. We want to hear y'all. So let's connect.
Let's connect.
Yes.
So what's been on your mind?
Too much be on my mind.
Man,
Shout.
what?
Too much be on my
I'm
mind.
tired.
I get tired thinking some days.
I know.
I love programs. I love getting into things that just let my mind shut off sometimes.
Yeah.
And I just get entrenched in that, like just focusing on that one thing.
Yeah.
But one thing that has come through my mind in the last week or so is that a lot of times throughout my life, when I've said like, hey, I'm good. I'm telling myself I'm good. I'm okay. I'm cool. I'm good. All right. I got this. I can get through this. I haven't been okay. I've just been functional. I've just been functional. Like a fucking washing machine that goes but leaks. Like I can still get the job done, but I'm really not okay. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? But again, survival mode told me that I didn't have the time or whatever, the energy or even sometimes the know-how to
Mhm.
heal myself or replenish. So I just kept going.
Yeah.
And again, I was just functional. I was not okay during that time period. And I was only functional. I was only able to produce and literally put enough in me to get back to that same productivity the next day. I was not okay. So sometimes we gotta watch it when we tell ourselves we okay. Really like in the
Mhm.
beginning of the episode when I took that pause to really like download everything that was in me from my head to my toe to my soul to my mind. You finna laugh when I said toe. You
No.
look like you finna laugh.
No. I'm listening to you.
But really, yeah, from head to toe, mind, body, spirit, just really check and see like, am I truly okay right now, or
Yeah.
am I just functional?
Mm.
Mm,
I agree with that so much. Like the thing is, I felt, and it's weird. I felt like so many times in the midst of things, I've had to tell myself that I'm okay.
mhm.
Because if you really sit down, like, and while things are going on, if you really sit down and be like, think about how you really feeling, I might not make it through this day. You know what I mean? Like, that's how I
I
feel
feel you on that.
sometimes.
Yeah, yeah,
So I do think it's important to like actually check in when things like begin to slow down and you finally can keep it real with yourself. Because another thing is like I've got in the habit of telling myself I'm okay when I really wasn't okay in the name of continuing on,
yeah,
that even when I'm not okay, I tell myself I'm okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
One of them just like if I say it almost feels like if I say I'm not okay, what the fuck happened? Because I still got to do this shit.
Right.
But there's a difference. Like you could take 5 minutes, 10 minutes to just breathe, bitch, eat
Yes.
a Snickers, like whatever you
Yes.
need. Just
Eat
take
some food,
it.
bruh.
Just take a little moment.
Yeah.
Yo, get some fresh air. Just take a little moment. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Sometimes that's all you be needing. That be enough to like boost you through the next phase before you
Mhm.
can really get to some good rest.
Yeah, I agree. What I've really learned, like even I guess reflecting on what you said a little bit more, for me this year, I've had a lot of lessons this year.
What?
Less is more.
Okay.
Less is so much more. I think that, and it's gonna like I may this may not resonate, but it also might. Like for so much of my life, I thought that I had to do so many things to reach my goals, and I just really need to lay back. I just need to rest. I need to do that one thing. For me, it's the podcast.
Mhm.
I need to do that one thing, and that only. Like I don't have to be doing all of these things to get closer to my blessings or my abundance or myself.
Yeah.
Because in the work that I think the work that anybody does, no matter what you do, when you have taken the time to really be with yourself, because that's what I'm doing when I'm working less. I get more time to take care of myself, replenish my body with water, with food, with nourishment, with, and when I say nourishment, I mean conversation, I mean movement, I mean writing, journaling, like just having fun and being a fucking human being. You know what I mean? So when I'm doing those things, I know myself more. I can move with ease in this world more. I'm nicer to the people that I love. I'm have so much more clarity. Like on the pod, I have so much more clarity now that I'm just like, this is all you're doing. You don't have to do all of these things. And I just feel so much better about myself and my existence. Less is more. Even like income, like you don't have to fill the room up with noise. Less is more. Like that is my motto in every aspect of my fucking life. Less is more.
No, I'm with you on that. Less is more. Um, yeah, really quality over quantity. I feel
For
you on that.
sure.
And then I do feel you on it also, like to add in a lot of times in life, like you said, you feel like you got to do so much to achieve your dreams. A lot of times with me, if I wasn't tired, I felt like I hadn't tried for real. If I wasn't like
Mm,
just ready to pass out tired that day from giving it my all, I felt like
yeah.
I really didn't try as hard as I could. But what I'm noticing now, like even with the success I've had in life, it ain't really necessarily like going so hard, but going so focused in on, like you said,
Yeah.
one thing.
Yeah.
Channeling your energy into one thing will, you'll have way more energy reserved for other things
Yeah.
because you ain't bullshitting it away on 10 different things or whatnot. You really got it dialed in and focused on this one thing. And once I clear that, oh, I'm clear for the day, honestly.
Mhm.
After that, I'm cool and I'm gonna rest. Just because I got this done don't mean like roll into something else and just keep it going and keep it, dial it back. Like every day you will have a decent amount of work to do, but don't just try to pile it all up on yourself in one day. That shit will burn you the fuck out.
Yeah, it'll burn you out. Less is more, less is more, less is more.
Yeah,
Less is
yeah.
more.
Less friends is more friends.
Yeah.
I really
Less
do.
friends is more friends. What do you mean?
When I say less friends is more friends, I just mean like when you really start to boil it down to the ones you really fuck with, you get to learn more about your friend. So now you have more of that
Wow,
friend.
I love
Less
that.
friends is more friends. So like
Yeah,
that shit is
I
real.
agree. I don't have a lot of friends.
But I got enough though.
I have enough. I
Yeah.
haven't
I got plenty.
got plenty. I couldn't
I
hand.
got
I
couldn't
couldn't
handle
handle
no more.
anymore.
Like yeah, you
I
being my best friend, I
couldn't.
can't really handle you. And you take up a lot of time.
What do you? How do I take up a lot of time?
You a friend I have to cater to, and like we are that friendship. Like you ever see two, even like on your favorite show of all time, Insecure.
Uh huh.
It was four people in the friend group, but it was really
Yeah.
Molly and damn, what's the main character?
Molly and Issa
Yeah,
and Kelly and Tiffany.
yes, but they
Yeah.
all four was the group, but
But that
them.
two were closer to the other. And also, have you ever heard of this like a low maintenance best friend or a high maintenance best friend? You're my high
Mm-mm,
maintenance best friend.
for
I'm your
sure,
high maintenance best friend.
for sure.
I have other friends. They low maintenance. I don't even talk to them that
One talk a
much.
month,
Yeah, but
get it right.
that's perfect.
Yeah,
Yeah, cause you hella high maintenance. It's not bad,
I'm just thinking about it. Yeah, he right.
but I am
Once we not
too.
around each other for like an hour, we like, damn, where she been at?
Yeah,
That's type shit.
yeah.
Are we crazy about it?
I think we're crazy about each other.
That's about right on point.
Yeah.
Yeah. I also feel like, I think I told you this last week, but over like the last 2 3 weeks, I feel like I just now learned how to live.
Yeah, what do you mean? Please
Like
dissect.
I've never lived this good before,
Okay.
and these last 3 weeks have really been that. It's just like I have really, I ain't gonna say mastered, but like I've really heavily engaged with the art of quantifying my energy and my focus, my creativity, and like channeling it so well into my life and my accomplishments, like things I want to accomplish, goals and like that. Over these last 2 to 3 weeks, I've really just been dialed in a very natural way. Um, Even you could notice, like in the household, I've just been like a lot better over these last 3 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and it really just been like a cultivation of everything that has happened to me in life, and it's my first time trying to really apply like all the lessons I learned through life into the most simplest little cheat sheet
Mm-hmm.
of things that I need to do every day, or how to um harvest my energy into really accomplishing the things I want to accomplish on a daily basis. Really like dialing in my habits day to day. Like I've really enjoyed doing these things, and I've really enjoyed the results of what has gotten me over these last 3 weeks. So I really feel like I'm just now learning how to live. If I had lived this way my entire life, I don't even want to get into where I would be or what I would. These last 3 weeks have like really been special for me.
Yeah, I can definitely feel the difference.
Yeah.
You know, from an energetic space as well as physical. How do you think you even got here to a point where like I've just learned how to live? Like, how do you think you even got to that space?
Really,
Like, and how were you living before? Like, I'm just like
it's like living before. It wasn't like it was bad, but it was like now that I see how I am now. Before I asked myself, "What the fuck was you doing?" Like I literally asked me that yesterday morning. Like, what the fuck was I doing before this?
yeah.
Like I really was like bullshitting me away.
Mm-hmm.
What it felt like to an extent. But the first thing I did that really like shaped these last couple weeks, I started waking up at 5 in the morning to
You
pray
did. Mm-hmm.
every morning. Like I
You up
ain't
before me.
every morning I have not missed a morning to get up at 5 in the morning to go pray.
Mm-hmm.
And that really just like it just like snowballed my day, my energy, my time, like my knowledge, like everything. That 5 a.m. I never thought I'd be one of them people
Yeah.
that wakes up at 5 a.m. because I'm not a go to sleep early ass person either.
You're not.
So I don't really even know how I'm doing it. But my energy's never been better. Like I don't be having no tail off energy, need naps, no shit like that even. Um, but yeah, the one thing that changed over these last couple of weeks was waking up at 5 in the morning, like Cleo said.
If
And
God, I'm like, what?
yeah, yeah, it was if God was the car, I can't sing
If
like you.
at 5 a.m.
Yeah.
Would you get on your
Knees.
knees?
Well, yeah, it's like, and that shit has changed my life. It really has.
Wow. Well, thank you for sharing.
Thank you for
Thank you
sharing.
for sharing. But no, I definitely see the change and the transformation within you. It's been crazy. It's just so crazy how when you decide to, I guess, just answer the calling that your soul is giving you, it affects everybody else in your life. Like your decisions affect other people as well. And
Mm-hmm.
it's been a beautiful experience for me as well to just witness.
Thank you, babe.
You're welcome, babe.
You're welcome, babe.
Am I the only one that feels like sharing my life, like pulling out my phone, filming my life, is so intrusive?
It's starting to feel intrusive
It
to you?
feels so intrusive. Like I can't. Like I seen a bee, beautiful bee, doing whatever bees do on flowers.
Pollinating.
And I'm just like, this is so beautiful. And then I had like from, I guess, automated habits, I had the
Mm-hmm.
pool to record it. And I was like, this don't feel right. This feels so, and first of all, I feel like I'm intruding on him.
Like you pulled the shower curtain off. Like,
Yeah.
mm-hmm.
But this feels so intrusive to me, I think, for two reasons. A, I used to vlog. I used to share my life. Even when I wasn't sharing my life, I was thinking about sharing my life, like
Yeah, yeah.
vlogging or recording or taking photos. And honestly, at the time, it felt therapeutic. It felt very healing, like I was romanticizing my life, and it felt like art. And I feel like it was. I think it's something that I needed at that time in my life to remind myself of how beautiful life can be. Like it just depends on your perspective. Okay? And I
Okay.
think I've done that for so long, I'm kind of burnt out. Like, oh, like I can't, you know?
Yeah, I feel you.
But also B, what I am going through right now in my life is very personal. I'm like, I feel like this is going to sound, I don't know how it's going to sound, but I'm at the point where this life that I'm currently living is almost over. Does that make sense? Like my current reality, it's leaving me. I can feel it. And I feel like by me being here presently, I am honoring and grieving this life because my life is about to change. I don't know how, but it's about to evolve in a beautiful way that is more, and it's in alignment with my soul and with my quantum self. And so it's just like I feel like I get to grieve. I get to honor this life that I'm currently living because she deserves it. Like this life deserves that. And so yeah, like it's deeply personal, and y'all just gonna have to catch me in another lifetime.
But that is good, and I have feel you. I feel you. I said I have feel you. I feel you. It's just feeling intrusive right now to snap a
Yes.
photo.
Yeah.
I don't know where or like I don't know how it came to this point
Me neither.
either, but I can feel you on that. It's really like really want to get back to live action. You really just want to get back to like life,
Yeah.
not like post life, not like a good selfie life, just like life.
Live. I just want to be here now in this moment.
Just in this moment. And if you capture me in the moment, then cool. But if we don't get it, then we just didn't get that. Then
Yeah. Yeah, that's how I've been feeling, like such an invasion of privacy. Like I just want to be here now, and that was a struggle at first because I feel like I was fighting it for so long, but
mm,
now I'm just like, immersing myself in the moment and letting things be what they are without having to show the world what I'm doing.
I felt something similar to that too. Beginning of this week, kind of like had the revelation of like, I don't know if I'm, and it's really weird. I don't know if I'm a person of the world.
Explain.
Meaning, like, I don't know if I'm just meant to really socialize like that in this
Yeah.
lifetime. I don't know if I'm one of them people. It feels good every now and then, but I promise once it becomes a normality, I feel the need to escape.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I just don't know if, believe me, I want to see the world, but I just don't know if I want to see the people in it. Like,
Yeah. I feel like we both are definitely okay, we're two things. What's the word when you like want to be to yourself? There's a word for it. I can't.
uh,
Antisocial is not
nah,
the
I don't like
word.
antisocial. It's more like solitude that I enjoy so much.
Introverts. I'm like, what's the fucking word? It's an introvert. We're
Yeah, yeah.
introverts. We like to stay to ourselves, and but we're also empaths. So going out into the world for, I believe both of us, but I'm gonna speak for me because I don't want to I don't want to over speak for you. But I feel like going out to the world, I can't even explain it. Like being an empath, it just be a lot energetically on my soul, on my being,
Hmm.
right? And it's like I can have a conversation with anybody. I feel like
Hmm.
I could, but it's like, do I want to? You know what I mean? Like I really don't. Do I want to?
Mm.
And I think something I came up with last week is like, I think I'm definitely meant to be personal, like on a world level. I think I'm meant to be like the podcast. Like this is, I'm meant to be personal with people, but I'm not meant to be intimate with everybody. Like, you know what I mean? Like being personal and being intimate are two different things.
Yeah. I never really quite used them terms like that before, but for sure. But it is a point where, like I said, I care for the people so
Yeah.
dearly. I really do, and I want to connect with you or whatever it is. I want to be involved with people. But also, I can't be so deeply involved into a community that when I pull back, the troubles of whatever is going on comes with me as well. And
Yeah.
it's such a balance in between the two that, and I'm just coming with facts with that about that. I used to think that I just wanted to, of course, when you're younger, you just want to socialize, be out. But
Mhm.
I don't know. Over time, it's just noticing how I really do want my space to myself, but also crave connection with people. So it's a smooth balance. I want to be of the world, but I don't want the world to take me under either.
I feel that. You know what? Here's what I think. I first of all agree with that. Like I care so deeply about the world. I care so deeply about connecting, but I feel the happiest when I am in my home, whether it be alone or with my family. Like y'all being here, of course I'm not alone, but it's like very close to alone. Like because y'all know me on like a very intimate
Hmm.
level. So it's like, yeah, I don't have to, not that I perform, but I hate to say like when you're out at socializing, there is some level of performance. Like that's just
To an
what it
extent, yeah,
is. To
yeah.
an extent, it's performing doesn't mean you're being fake and you're not being authentic, but like sometimes when you going out to like talk to people or have a social event, you ain't just finna pull your heart out to these people when like
Hmm.
especially you reading a room like and that's not the environment, you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. Definitely, your nervous system definitely runs a lot higher in these them environments than versus like a comfort place like in your home with the people you love.
Yeah,
So yeah, I do care for the world, but I am noticing like there's definitely a line that has to be drawn
for sure. It has to be some
and
balance.
respected.
Yeah. What I was gonna say though, connection to people, I feel like your artistry. I feel like that's a
Yeah,
beautiful
I
way
feel
to
like I do it.
connect.
I do it, but it's like live in person with you really is like I feel like the truest connection, like really like being
True.
there tapping in with you. But
Yeah.
like I said, it's just a balance, you know what I mean? I feel like a lot of times when I do get out in the world and be of the world with the people, I just want so much for them that they might not even want for themselves. And
Yeah, you gotta chill out. Cause I be like that too.
yeah, I
You
want
gotta
so much for
chill.
them, and that more than they may want for themselves, or
Yeah.
more than they're willing to do the work for. Cause
Yeah.
they want it for themselves, but they just haven't committed to like or really
Mm.
doing the work. And I want them to do the work.
Mhm.
It can be a real tug of war of your emotions when you get into situations like that. So
Yeah. This episode is sponsored by Branch Basics. I love a clean home, but something that I really love more than a clean home is cleaning my home with products that have clean ingredients. You feel me? Thankfully, with Branch Basics, who I've been using about over a year now, I don't have to worry about any of that. Their premium starter kit, which I personally love, replaces dozens of toxic cleaners with just one powerful plant-based and mineral-based concentrate. No synthetic fragrances, no harsh chemicals, just real effective cleaning that's safe for babies, pets, and the planet. One of my favorite things is the versatility. Like, I don't have to purchase tons of different products to clean my makeup brushes or clean the bathtub or do my laundry, clean the kitchen. It's just one simple, fragrance free formula that actually does what it needs to do. Switching to Branch Basics isn't just better for your health and the planet, it's also better for your pockets. And we always love that. With the one concentrate model, you refill your bottles 3 times, making each clean incredibly cost effective. On average, each bottle costs just $2.13, and that is clearly less than most conventional cleaners, but with safer, high quality ingredients. And if you look at it that way, you'll really understand that you're getting a premium, truly human safe cleaning system at a fraction of the cost of traditional products. If you've been thinking about creating a clean environment for yourself, mind, body, soul, holistically, you should definitely check out Branch Basics. And right now, our listeners get 15% off the premium starter kit by using code FTHH at branchbasics.com. That is 15% off your new Branch Basics premium starter kit at branchbasics.com with code FTHH. This episode is sponsored by Goodwipes.
so number one, we're talking about number two
And everything in between.
and everything in between. Right? So I know we don't really speak about this area too much in life, at least not outside of the office that it takes place in.
The
But I
bathroom.
want that experience to be something now, though.
Yeah, I reached a point in my life where it's just like, I'm too old to not have a good experience in all of my life, but especially in the bathroom. It's an intimate time and I need it to be a good one. With Good Wipes, who we've been using for a really, really long time,
Facts.
it gives you that and more.
So much more there. So soft. They smell so good. The
Yes.
fragrances is like busting.
What's your favorite?
Rose water is my favorite. I know you love Shea Cocoa.
Love that
For all
one.
the cocoa queens out there.
Yes.
Love that one.
And for me, something that I'm always like prioritizing is it safe for my skin? Am I going to break out? And Good Wipes is gentle enough for sensitive skin, but powerful enough to leave you feeling fresh, confident, and clean. Heavy on the clean.
Heavy on that clean part.
They're free from harsh chemicals, parabens, and dyes, and they're actually flushable. Like, that is a big one
ain't
for
no
me.
cloud. They break down pretty easy.
Yes, they break down. They're made from plant-based fibers, and that is what allows them to break down so easily. We love that.
In other words, elevate your ass.
Elevate your ass. If you want to upgrade your restroom ritual, you can grab Good Wipes at Target, Walmart, Kroger, and most local grocery stores. Just head to the toilet paper aisle and look for bright aqua, rose, and emerald packaging. They're also available on Amazon if you're more of an online shopper.
Elevate your experience with Good Wipes.
That reminds me of something I've been thinking about. Yes, you can, but will you?
Okay.
Like, we as humans, first of all, there's so much magic in this beautiful world. Like, it's all such a miracle.
Mm-hmm.
We have that same magic within us. So we can literally do anything that we want to do, that we put our mind, la, 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 that we put our minds to. But will you? You know what I mean? When it comes to your desires, when it comes to your goals, when it comes to anything you want in this life, you have the ability to do it.
True.
You have the know-how. Because you wouldn't have been able to, you wouldn't have had that thought if you weren't able to do it. But will you do it? I'm currently reading and practicing The Artist's Way by Julia Cameron. And she says, when it comes to artistry, it's artistry, but I feel like it could apply to anything. It's really not about talent. It's about audacity. Do you have the audacity to do whatever you need to do to live the life you want to live? Yes, you can, but will you? You can do it, but will you though?
Yeah. No, that's fire. Fortune favors the bold. So a lot of times, like you said, it's not about who was talented. It was who had the audacity to stand up and say, "I can sing it.
Yeah.
I can write that.
I
I can
can do
direct
this.
that.
Yeah.
I can do this." Who had the audacity? Because so many people have a dream, but do you have the will to stand up for it?
Yeah.
That is a really good one. Like you brought up magic. Another one of my thoughts this week was as I was reminiscing on like how I got into this like realm of manifestation, was remembering my first couple moments of like trying to transition from survival mode to now like really living in a realm where I feel like all possibilities are on the table.
Yes.
When I first got here, I struggled so bad from being a realist and being in survival mode where you need to in survival mode you need to know exactly how much this is. You need to know exact times, dates. Like you really don't really have much to like leave of chance or to take a chance with. You just really try and make it to the next day. So you so calculated on everything that you do. When I got to this realm, it was so hard for me to like make the magic carpet float as I'm like watching everybody else, accomplish this and get this done and everybody floating on magic carpets and shit. And I'm looking at mine's like, how the fuck is this rug gonna get off the ground?
Yeah.
You say I ain't even, how the fuck is this rug gonna get off the ground? I'm coming in from survival mode and I haven't quite let it go to really embrace this realm of all possibilities. And that's what like I struggle with that in the beginning stages of manifestation so bad.
Yeah.
And I'm just like happy that I let go and really learned how to Aladdin that motherfucker. And
Yeah.
like just really like flow. And it's possible for everybody if you can let go of the grip of the previous reality that you knew. You know what I mean? If you can really
Yeah.
let go of the previous reality that had a hold on your mindset, you can really like manifest some shit into your life with the work
Yeah.
done, of course.
Yes, yes.
So
Yes to everything you just said. I feel like survival mode, excuse me. I feel like survival mode is really interesting because, yes, it can be a physical space, but the survival mode that really has a hold on you is mentally.
yeah.
Because for me, when I was in survival mode, it was more so about control. Like you said, holding on so tightly to your current reality. And, oh, that just reminded me of something. It reminded me of a quote I heard earlier this week when I was meditating. It was, fear is a primal response. It will tell you whatever you need to hear in order for you to stay comfortable.
True.
Yeah, so that's what I think about in
Good fucking point.
survival mode. Yeah, it wants to keep you safe, keep you where you are when you have so many possibilities available for you. Like last week or last night, I don't know, time is crazy, but I was just like, do you remember me saying I was like, oh my God, and you're like, what? I was like, I just remember anything could change. Anything could happen.
Anything.
Like you have so many possibilities, but when you're comparing survival mode to manifesting your quantum reality, when you're in survival mode, you are reacting to your environment. When you are existing in a state of flow, in alignment with the universe, your reality reacts to you.
Yeah.
Everything has to catch up to you. Like, even when one of my favorite quotes, I'm just a quotey bitch today, huh?
Mm,
Jump and the net will appear. Like,
mm.
what I noticed in my life, when I start to really align with my power, my purpose, myself, the universe, everything began to catch up. People in my life, my actual life itself, things, people, everything just started to catch up. Like, that's that's the difference to me.
Yeah, when you get into this realm of like all possibilities are on the table, it what you focus on expands. You've always said that, and that's really what happens. Like when you waiting on an opportunity, you may be waiting on a opportunity to perform somewhere, but as you are manifesting opportunities, other ones come up. You just waiting on the one you actually want,
Yeah.
but so many things are pulled towards you
Yeah.
in a positive or negative manner. When I first got into this realm, I struggled so bad because again, I'm I'm bringing that energy, and then now in this realm, what you think of comes back tenfold. So
Yes.
as I'm saying, the carpet, I can't get this motherfucker to go. Like it's getting heavier by the second. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
In any realm.
Any realm, like
That's true.
it's getting heavier by the second. But the moment I started to realize it was light, it started to get light by the second. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It, you really gotta watch in what you focus on when you're trying to manifest.
For sure. So this thought is kind of like a two-part, and it's actually really vulnerable.
Okay,
And I've never even told you,
first part. Okay.
but you might have heard me say it, but like I've never actually said it. I came to terms with the fact that I actually think I'm coming out of a depressive episode. I had felt like I was in a room with no windows, but now it feels like there are some windows now and the blinds are slightly open and I'm just really on my way out. Yeah, that felt good to get off my chest.
I did not know you was in that right now.
I'm coming out of
Coming
it.
out of well, I mean, you was in it.
I was in it.
But that goes back to what I said in the beginning, like not being okay, but being functional.
Yeah.
Because I couldn't necessarily tell, because you still functioning in the household and with me.
Mhm.
Um,
I
I,
knew it whenever I had to go to Kroger the other day to get some things for the house and I cried. I was like, I don't want to be here.
at Kroger.
Not in the store, but in the parking lot.
Mm,
I was just like, because it was like, why is everyday things, everyday tasks feel so heavy on me?
yeah.
And like, I think, obviously I'm not a doctor, but that's why I call it a depressive episode. Um, like that's not normal. I had to like really be real with myself. Like that's not normal. Like why are you crying? You just gotta go in and get some mandarins. Like it's fine.
Some Mandarin.
It's fine. And so I was like, wow. I think me being able to admit it is me coming out of it, if that makes sense. But I'm good. I'm great. I'm great. Thumbs up. 2 thumbs up.
Okay.
3.
Not 3 thumbs up.
But people really act like rock bottom is the worst thing in the world, and it's really not that bad.
People closer to rock bottom than a lot of people be at rock bottom.
And when I say when we're saying rock bottom, I think when you're saying it too, I'm not meaning physically. I mean mentally.
Yeah, like I mean, like almost in all aspects. Like when motherfuckers
Yeah.
say rock bottom, like you have where you are, and then there's your dreams. Like, and then what is your rock bottom? Like, you
And that's
kind of that close to rock bottom that like, what do you have to fear anyways?
right. That's what I was like. Being at rock bottom, really,
Like,
you really have to strip yourself naked and bare your soul, and you almost get this like, fuck, I gotta lose energy, and that's what we need sometimes to get
what
done
do
what
I
we need to
have
get
to fuck?
done.
Like, and I don't know, man. I don't know. Even with our podcast, even at the stage it is right now, I love this podcast. I do feel like it's at rock bottom sometimes.
Yeah.
Like from where we envision the podcast to be,
Mhm.
this is like the beginning stages of this
Yeah.
podcast. So
Yeah.
like even that feels rock bottomish.
Yeah.
When you have such big ambitions in the world, like rock bottom is a whole different thing for you.
I feel like also rock bottom gets a bad rap because a bad rep
Bad rep.
because it's a clean slate. It's
It is
literally
true.
starting over. It's
Clean
the
slate.
beginning. But also, what I don't like about people's perception, what I think people perceive rock bottom is as when you admit that there's a rock bottom, you kind of view life like it's on this scale. I don't know. And something
True.
about
Yeah.
that feels very wrong.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know. It's just like it's very expectant and control based and not flowing with the universe. And I don't know, I just don't want to miss my lesson, like when I think about scales. But also, when you think about rock bottom,
When you think about rock bottom.
when you literally think about, oh, because rock bottom is a metaphor, right?
Yeah.
But when you take it into literal terms, you're laying on the floor. That's how I picture rock bottom. You're so close to the earth. And what does earth do? Earth replenishes you. It nourishes you.
What
It
would the earth do?
fuels you. And it's just like, I feel very close to the earth. And something about feeling close to the earth allows me to feel close to spirit, close to myself. And like, I don't know, in this space of rock bottom,
Mm-hmm.
I've just like been able to really see myself. And like I said, bare my soul and strip myself naked, where it's just like this sense of purity that I don't want to ever let go of.
Yeah. Rock. When you hear the term rock bottom mentioned in so many like I hate to say famous or like celebrities, but like well known people, they be like, and that's when I hit rock bottom.
Mm-hmm.
That's usually when the story finna get to the success part.
You finna get to the good fucking part.
The
Yes.
success part's finna
Yes.
happen right after the rock bottom.
Yeah, yeah.
So like go all out. I ain't saying go all out and do like dumb shit or like
Don't
crazy
be
shit.
dumb.
Like don't crash out. But like go all out for the thing you want to do. And if you do hit rock bottom, it's literally just a clean slate. Like you said, rock bottom
Yeah.
really is a transformative in
It's
every movie, every
transformative,
story.
yes.
Like when you hear them say rock bottom, the next 10 minutes is when the good shit starts to
Yeah.
happen. Everything got stripped down to
Yeah.
nothing and they got to rebuild it up.
Yeah.
So they like you said, rock bottom maybe ain't that bad. Maybe,
Rock bottom
like,
isn't that bad.
if
It's
you
kind of
lose-
cool.
If you lose everything and have to go back to your mom's house, like at least you ain't got no bills the next day.
Yeah.
You ain't got no bills next. Like anyway, you look at it, rock bottom is the opportunity to come up.
Even like you saying, speaking of rock bottom physically, like from a existential space,
I
like
don't know what that word means.
like existing, existential, like speaking, existential is of existence. Like from an existential place, it's like you have to let go of your ego. You
So,
have to
when
if
you
you
hit
want to
rock
move
bottom,
forward. You
yeah.
have to let go of your identity, who you view yourself as, or who you want the world to view you as. You have to completely let go of that to connect with your soul and to move forward, to continue existing, or you're gonna go crazy.
True. Ain't no room for ego at rock bottom.
Nah, just you and God
In the bottom.
in the bottom.
In the bottom.
Smoking on it, we're back tonight. Smoking on it, get me right. Okay. Trying to make sure my phone in it. One of my biggest lessons: ask for what you fucking want. Ask for what you want in relationships, creatively speaking, professionally speaking, in regards to your relationship with the universe. Ask for what you want. Closed mouths do not get fed. If you don't ask for it, nobody else will. How would they know? No one can read your mind. No one can ask for what you want in your relationships. Ask for what you want in your career. And believe it or not, you might fuck around and get exactly what you want because you ask for it. And that's how manifestation works. That's how your relationship with the universe works. Ask for what you want, and your life will begin to change. Like anything you want, you can have. You just got to open your mouth and ask for it.
That's so true. I did tell them that I became
Muslim, yeah.
Muslim
You
over the
did.
last couple weeks. And then one thing I'm learning with everything that comes with it is making dua. And dua is like just literally asking God for things, right? And the imam, which is kind of like a preacher in Islamic sense, like right? It's like you make dua, you ask God for what you want. You're like, yeah, I've made dua. I asked him, to bless me with like good things, like good finances. And he was like, how much? I was like, well, I just asked him to bless me with good finances. Oh, you can't ask for what you want. Like, he let me know, like,
Wait, this happened to you?
yeah, he's like, ask for what you want. That's what I mean. Like, even
Yeah.
when you talk to God, like, if you say, God bless me with financial gain, if he lay your dollar on you, like, that was a
That was a
financial gain.
financial gain.
Nigga, say what you want.
Say what
Like,
you
say what you
want.
want. Nigga, you came to God of all people and said just
Literally.
any smoothie. It'll do. I'm just thirsty.
Yes. Be
Any amount of money,
specific. What
it's
do you
dollar. Just like,
want?
nigga, ask that man what you want.
Something I've heard in the manifestation realm is like the universe doesn't know the difference between a cup of coffee and $1 million. Like
Like,
it's all the same.
if
It's
you
all the same.
like for real, you ask Allah for something, he'll give you something. But if you ask him for
Yeah.
that thing, he'll give you that thing, bro.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of times I've been held back for asking a particular thing because I've always judged myself for my wants
Right.
harshly.
Yes. For
Like,
wanting things.
I'm like, I don't want to ask God for something because it didn't make me seem materialistic.
Mm-hmm.
And but my beautiful spiritual journey, my Quran has taught me that Allah wants to align you with the good things of this life. Literally
Yes.
wants you to have good things in this
Yeah.
life. So
Yeah.
ask for the good things and you shall receive.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
ask for that shit, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes. Ask for, you're meant for a beautiful life. And this is me talking to me, but also you, like, you should never feel bad for wanting things, for wanting to experience the fruit of this existence,
True.
because it's there for
True.
you. Like, you should not feel guilty for wanting things.
Mm-mm.
Like, when you are in alignment with your purpose, your dharma, in return, you, like, that's literally a result of being aligned, is blessings and
True.
abundance, and like in every way possible, in every aspect. Never feel bad for wanting things.
Yeah, true. Like long as you committing good works and
Yes.
staying away from haram, like sins and like
Mm-hmm.
bad things I heard, believe me, he's going to provide for you. One thing I had to learn, one thing Islam taught me early on, is that Allah created all things. And all things he create, he provides for.
Mm-hmm.
So you are no exception. The ant outside literally has a source of food.
Yeah.
He gonna take care of that little bitty ant, that
Mm-hmm.
little mosquito.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to take care of you as well.
Yeah.
Just ask for what you want.
Yeah. That's it.
That's it.
That's the one. That's the one.
I was finna say,
What?
I love you like we here at the house.
We are here at the house.
We
and
are,
you do
but
love me, and
I
do
do,
love
but
you.
it's like it almost felt like we was like literally just in the bed, like chilling how we normally be.
I know this does feel that way.
It
I
did.
love that. I love that.
But with that being said,
With that being said, we love you so much. We appreciate you for allowing us to take up space and being here with us in this space. Don't forget to call me and beat me if you want to reach me. Comment.
no, I just
Call me and
realized
beat
something
me.
though.
What?
We never asked them how they was doing.
Oh
Shit!
my God.
It's like the first time we ever forgot.
I want to cry so bad.
We intruded. Oh my God, we intruded for the first time.
I want to cry so bad right now.
They didn't even breathe.
They was breathing the whole time. I'm just gonna know that they was breathing. That y'all was breathing the whole time. But listen, just take a deep. Let's take a moment.
I know, big lung community gone. Like it's already skipped. Y'all
Take
done
a
for.
moment to
Y'all
check in.
dead.
Take a moment to check in with yourself. Okay, if we didn't even though we didn't tell you, just know that you can take a moment to breathe at any point.
Not a good person.
Wow, I will never forget that
I'm
again.
not a good person.
Wow, you're not. I blame you. Okay, we love y'all. Call us. I don't even know how to end it from here. I'm just like, wow.
Oh my God, I can't believe we forgot to tell y'all.
Wow.
Actually, how y'all was doing. Oh my God. I feel like Mike Jones. Mike Jones used to give his number out all the time.
281. Do you remember it?
Hell no.
281-334-8004. Keep Mike Jones on one low because Mike Jones about to blow. I love that song.
That is actually hilarious.
Yeah, call us and just
Express.
We love you. We're sending you so much peace, so much love, so much abundance, and everything you need. And everything you need in this moment. We'll talk to you next time. Bye. Mwah.
Peace.
Peace.
Really?
Wow, that's crazy. We forgot.